Whoa. Yeah, this game was not fun. Well, I said this was going to be Panthers at 6, but just missed it. In some ways, I'm not surprised by this. I'm really not. But hey, look. Hey, look. We knew this was going to be the thing. We knew it was going to happen. They were going to have that incredible rebound. Both goaltenders were absolutely pretty good, I would say. Except Joe Wall was better. I mean, he had a really good bounce back game against the Panthers. And the Panthers, as good as Bobrovsky was, I want to say the Panthers offense completely failed him. And the score showed. You didn't even score anything. My God, man. And that's not to say that what happened during the time with the empty net. Because how the fuck could you have missed that not literally empty net, but an empty net, wide open net on the right side for Hagee? How the hell could you have missed down the right? The fact that we were praising for Hagee too, and he missed that. My God, man. Bobrovsky did everything he possibly can. He made some incredible saves. First, a toe save against Matthew Nyes. A lunging back against the Maple Leafs in the second period. But then there's no offense. I mean, the first period, it's all Leafs. Second period, pretty much all Panthers. Somebody needed to score in the third. And damn it, I wish it was the Panthers. Instead, I want to say some few things. And I'm gonna find this real quick. Hold on a second. Hockey images that precede unfortunate events. Look at this right here. Missing Austin Matthews. This is why I keep my mouth closed. I'm the type of guy that is a let's see what happens type of guy, right? I'm the type of person that shuts up and let's see what happens and we go forward. Some people, both fan bases, I'm not gonna sit here and say the Panthers fans don't do that. Because some of us do that anyway. I'm saying both fan bases, they love the trash talk. Let them be. But you go do that, right? You go and do that. You are essentially asking the gods to jinx. This happened before Game 6. Maybe even after Game 5. And what happened? Guess what happens when that paper with the missing Austin Matthews thing happened? Austin Matthews scored. He finally did it. In 6:20 into the third period, and that got through between the legs of Bobrovsky, which Bobrovsky should have probably made that save. He has saved much worse shots than that. It was a wrist shot that was assisted by Mitch Marner, who was heavy. Leafs fans want his head. He has his 11th assist of the playoffs. And Austin Matthews got his third goal in the playoffs, his first in the second round series alone. That game-winning shot was partially the reason why the Leafs advanced. More of a reason is our offense failed. Our offense failed. Bobrovsky. Penalties. Even if Panthers had more power play opportunities, which was 4, they didn't get anything. No power play goals. And you had plenty of good chances. You didn't get anything. Toronto with 2 power play opportunities, they didn't get anything either. So, and also too, Toronto can block shots too. That's also a problem. And then to put icing in the cake, and we can complain about the high sticking, but I'm not going to complain about it. People can complain about the Austin Matthews being high stick, no penalty. The reason why nobody cares is because he came back. So what's the problem? But you had penalties and you didn't capitalize on it. And then to seal the deal, Max Pacioretty scores with the backhand. And that was a beautifully set up play by Bobby McMahon. And Pacioretty finishes off. Pacioretty, absolutely. I mean, how could you let them that open? He's assisted by Domi. That's his fourth assist of the playoffs. McMahon's second assist, and that was just a really good play. What do you want me to say? So, I'm not going to say this is unexcusable. This is unexcusable. The offense didn't do their job, okay? They failed Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky did everything he possibly can. And also, too, that Joe Woll, as much as people complain about Joe Woll, he is the reason that the Leafs are still in this. And Verhaeghe, oh my God, dude. How do you miss a wide open net on the right? Killing me. And of course, they didn't get anything at all, and they got shut out at home. Roughly the same score as Game 4, except we shut them out. What the fuck just happened? I swear to you, it's not me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. I think my light probably died or something. So, anyway, after the game, I'm going to get going because I need to fix the light now. Well, actually, to be fair, it's midnight. But, Matthew Tkachuk had an unsportsmanlike conduct against Joe Woll, and I don't know what the reason behind this. Like, look, during the game, maybe, but after the game, why? Just why? You want to build up. You want to try to get your team together and get that energy for Game 7. If that's the case, then why? And also, what the hell? Where's Matthew Tkachuk? And also, too, with him dealing with the groin issues. But, motherfucker, you stepped up when we needed you most. You didn't show up tonight. Okay, Verhaeghe definitely didn't show up tonight. Our offense didn't show up at all. When they tried to do that, though, Woll stopped them. And that's the problem. Okay? Joe Woll is the problem against the Florida Panthers, not Anthony Stolarz, okay? As much as Anthony Stolarz, as much as people want Stolarz back, Joe Woll might be the guy because he is stopping the Panthers right now. Okay, he didn't do that in Game 5. He had a great rebound game. And the difference between the Leafs and the Panthers is that what the hell's happening? Except the difference between the Leafs and the Panthers is that Joe Woll had offensive support from Austin Matthews. He showed up. And Pacioretty is still their best player as of right now. One of the best. I shouldn't say the best. Because right now is William Nylander. And because of it, the Panthers are now on the brink of elimination. Okay? And with that being said, as well as both teams are in the brink of elimination, it all comes down to one more game. Game 7. Oh boy. Game 7, Sunday, 7:30 at Scotiabank Arena. If there's a time the Panthers to freaking step up, Matthew Tkachuk, Connor Verhaeghe, if there's a time to step up and finish the series, it's Game 7. This might be one of the best series in the playoffs right now. Okay, one of the best. Exception of, Winnipeg and St. Louis. That already happened. We got plenty of good series, and it's still second round. But then, this is Game 7 now. You have lived these moments in this group. You lived through the Boston Bruins series, which we came back from 3-1 down. Not just any Boston Bruins team, a record-breaking Boston Bruins team with a 65-plus winning team. This team is capable. And right now, the Leafs right now are also capable. They can change the narrative Sunday night. Because right now they're stuck in that loop, and they're almost broke through that loop. And what they have to do to break through that loop, that curse, is to win Game 7 against the Florida Panthers, and we cannot let that happen. That's why the Florida Panthers now must play angry on Sunday against the Toronto Maple Leafs to finish them off, to go to the Eastern Conference Finals and take on the Carolina Hurricanes for the second time in 3 years to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. And God damn it, we gotta do it. We gotta absolutely do it. Game 7. May the best team win, man. So that's good to do with this one. As bumped as I am in this one. Game 7, man. You have to admit, this is a pretty good series. This is a pretty good series, man. They're like evenly matched up. This is why battling for the Atlantic Division is so important. Here we go. Game 7. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. I'm done talking about this. I hope you guys have a good night. And, all right. Game 7. We made it this far, right? Let's do this. So that's good to do for this one. Let's go Panthers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Marlins game, which there's only one game tomorrow, which is like, and then 3 games on Sunday, which that might be an even crazier day than today. So let's see what happens with that game and this one and the one after. Panthers beat the Leafs Game 7 to go back to ECF. On our way back to Stanley Cup Final. That's all I gotta say. Here we go, man. This is my TVG. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys next time. Good night.